All right, man. What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Whoa, this is another video. We in and out like a bank robbery today. I ain't sitting here talking a lot. Today I get my point across, answer a couple questions. In and out once again like a bank robbery. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellowUnboxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code description. Y'all know what it is, man. What up, though, to everybody out there, man? Other than that, um, I don't know what just happened. The Wi-Fi cut off and on my phone. I don't know what the fuck happened. So make sure we still live. Give me a minute. I just reset my router, so that ain't never a good thing. Let me check up, see what's going on. But we still on. Hey, don't forget we on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Keep sharing the videos. Best way to help the channel out for real, for real. And yeah, keep sharing the videos. So let's talk. Give me 1 minute. Make sure everything loading up the way it's supposed to. Jeff, I see you. Samuel S, I see you. Renardo, I see you. Just 1 second. Yeah, we good. Just 1 second. Make sure everything load up on my screen. Hold on. There we go. Yep, we good. Yep. And Bob here, trying to push for Lomachenko to get a Pacquiao. Lomachenko, Bob trying to push for that. Saying they could do a catch weight at 138. Tank asked for $10 million to fight Tevin. Eddie Hearn said name your price. And then Inoue, according to Bob Arum, want to move up to featherweight and shoot the fade with Lomachenko. And that's what I'll be talking about today. Other than that, let me get to the article. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. See if I can find it. I'm going to go find it. Give me 1 minute. And I'll read exactly what he said. Here we go. He says in World Boxing News. I'll put it in the description shortly. And he says that Bob Arum reveals catch weight for Pacquiao versus Lomachenko. It was today. Arum has outlined the ideal. I want to make sure he's outlined an ideal weight stipulation for potential battle between Lomachenko and Pacquiao ahead of Lomachenko's bid to win the vacant WBC lightweight crown in London. Arum spoke to his friends of World Boxing News at Sirius XM Radio. Lomachenko faces Luke Campbell at the O2 Arena, although Pacquiao's name is never far from boxing fans' lips when it comes to formidable Ukrainian. Loma has always stated his desire to max out at 135 due to possible weight disadvantages of moving any higher, but Bob Arum insists merely 3-pound advance could work. I would love to see that fight. I don't think Manny Pacquiao can get down to 135, but I probably we'd do the fight at a catchweight of 138. Let's say, it said Arum. Pacquiao proved he still won the best around last month, and with impressive victory over Keith Thurman in Vegas, the Filipino senator is due back in the ring later this year, which could work for Lomachenko depending on what happens in the UK. Saturday, Arum and Pacquiao worked together for years before parting and may well make a big money pact should Mayweather negate on a rematch. See snippets from Luke Campbell, Bob Arum on Lomachenko, Pacquiao from Sirius XM below. He said, I would love to see that fight. I don't think Manny Pacquiao get down 30. Same thing I just basically said, what he told them. And he says the Sirius XM, the fight airs Monday and Fridays from 6 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. The show is on the first and only nationally broadcast combat radio channel, Sirius XM Fight Nation. Didn't even know that channel existed. The show is hosted by former New York State Athletic Commissioner Randy Gordon, Commissioner Randy Gordon plus number one ranked contender Gary Cooney. Okay, sound like two white boys on the radio talking boxing, so it is what it is. So basically, like I told you guys before, is that Pacquiao actually signed a 2-fight deal is what I heard for PBC. And on the low key tip, he's a promotional free agent. And here go Bob Arum once again, putting the white boy Lomachenko above Terrence Crawford. And remember, Manny Pacquiao said all he wanted was $20 million to fight Terrence Crawford. So basically, Pacquiao really wanted to get down and fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko dismissed him, basically saying that ain't no point in me fighting him. He old. He don't do shit for my career. Now that Pacquiao beat up on Thurman, beat up on Broner, and Lomachenko want to make big money, he ain't gonna make Pacquiao money versus Tank or Mikey Garcia right now. So, for him, why not? You know, at the end of the day, it make a lot of sense. A lot of dudes want to fight Pacquiao. I remember Gervonta after Broner, he said, "I'm gonna call Al and tell Al to make the Pacquiao fight. I want the Pacquiao fight." You know what I'm saying? Errol trying to get the Pacquiao fight, and everybody was talking that shit. You know, telling me, "Oh, he signed a 3-fight deal," and like I said, man, it was reported that he signed a 2-fight deal. So now Bob Arum trying to bring him back over to top rank, which Manny Pacquiao, why would he stay on PBC? He don't want to fight. If Floyd ain't gonna fight him, you know, if Errol not gonna fight him, he don't want to fight Errol, excuse me. Then why would he stay on PBC? For what? He beat up on Danny Garcia. Okay. He probably get more respect for beating up on Lomachenko and going down. So, in my opinion, Pacquiao never seemed happy to be with Al Heyman. You know what he did? He used Al Heyman to solve his tax problems, get his money up real quick, and then he gonna run back to the motherfucking Bob Arum, who ain't did shit for him, but gave him advances and charged him taxes on his advances, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Use the black man to get what you want to get, and then go. He ain't never said, "I had to thank Al Heyman." I ain't never seen him say that shit at this fight. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'll stick around long enough. Tip hurt. He ain't never said, "Oh, I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank Al." No, he every time you hear, "I thank my promoter." You know, Bob Arum. I thank my promoter. Bob Arum. I want to thank my promoter. You know what I'm saying? He didn't use Al, and now he getting run back to top rank. It is what it is. Like I said before, all you niggas that was getting behind him talking about Keith Thurman was bad for the sport. Keith Thurman was bad for the sport, but like I said from ground one, at the end of the day, if at the very true foundation of your fandom is being boxing, not saying this is mine, but if your foundation is pro-black, should nothing change that. Only thing that changes is if somebody acting like Uncle Ruckus or some shit like that. If your stance is truly pro-black, it's not selective pro-black. Anybody that identifies and accepts with being part of our culture that is black, you should root for him. And I told y'all, Manny Pacquiao wasn't fighting no Errol Spence. He'd rather go back to top rank and fight Lomachenko. And Bob Arum, once again, he putting Lomachenko over Terrence Crawford. You know, and Terrence Crawford, that motherfucker got the worst fight day of the year. Not only is he going up against J-Rock Hearn 2, Charlo Harrison 2, he going up against a UFC card that night. He going against a DAZN card that night. He going up against something else, football that night. Probably NFL football flex into that night. I doubt it. Maybe NBA that night. So it is what it is. You know. He said you were right. Pacquiao only had a 2-fight deal. The Athletics confirmed this one on one of their articles. Yeah, I told you. Like, niggas about, "Oh, you lying, nigga. You lying. You know." Like I said, I ain't got to fucking sit here and lie. I told you what the fuck I heard, motherfucker. You feel me? I told you exactly what I heard. The motherfucker had a 2-fight deal. Now he playing the field. See, this what happen when you can't lock motherfuckers up with a promotional contract. It's always a good and a bad. Mikey Garcia sitting here playing the field, saying, "I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that." Like Mikey Garcia, with all due respect, we don't give a fuck what you do. If you fight Danny or don't fight Danny, it makes no sense. But if Pacquiao do jump ship and he run back to Arum, he a stupid hoe. But if he do jump ship and run back to Arum, then Danny Garcia and Errol Spence is the fight. But people ain't peeping that it just you know, like it It just went in my mind like pop, 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 pop. It's popped in my mind like that nigga gonna run back to top rank with the belt. I didn't even think about that. Quan, what's going on? Tell little Quan I said what's going on. It just popped in my mind that he gonna take that WBA if he go back to Bob Arum. He might relinquish it though. He don't need it. He may relinquish the belt. And that's a whole different ball game. He may relinquish the belt. And then the next two highest contenders will fight for it. But all I'm saying is Bob Arum pull all these strings for old Lomachenko. He's a dual title holder. He fighting for a vacant belt. Let's let that sink in for a minute. A dual title holder fighting for a vacant belt. And you telling me if this WBA become vacant and Pacquiao, he ain't gonna fight Crawford or Errol Spence. We ain't even gotta go there. But if this belt become vacant, you know what I'm saying? And Bob Arum don't get Crawford versus Bruce Putin for this vacant WBA and make him a 2-belt title holder. Come on, man. We already know he ain't treating dude right. You know what I'm saying? We already know he ain't treating him right. So for people saying, oh, Pacquiao, you know, I put the Manny Pacquiao. People gonna beat Thurman. He gonna beat Thurman and potentially go back to Bob Arum. How fucking stupid could you be? How stupid could you be? Bobby Swag, salute. Dream Tracer, salute. LJFA, salute. How stupid could you be? How can you run back to a motherfucker who couldn't give you $20 million to fight Terrence Crawford? And you got $20 million to fight fucking Adrian Broner. That WO will fall in Victor Ortiz's hand in my. No, he ain't even nowhere remotely ready. Get him, Mike. What's going on? That he ain't nowhere remotely ready. Nowhere remotely ready. Sean Porter beat the shit out of Victor Ortiz right now. That kid just needs some time. He ain't ready. But Robert can say all the fuck he wants to. That kid ain't ready. He just moved up in weight too. That kid ain't ready for that. For what he got coming. But if you look at the WBA rankings, hold on. Fight News get better, keep an updated ranking. It don't give you a date on it, but you know it's probably the most latest updated rankings. Right now, for the WBA, is Alexander Bruce Putin and Rosada Buspava. And I don't know that dude name. Then number 3 is Dennis Ugis. 4 is Danny Garcia. 5 is Keith Thurman. 6 is Mikey Garcia. I don't know how he's 60 on one at welterweight. Jamal James is at 7. Cody Crawley is 8. Nurazada Zazabaga is number 9. And Vigil Ortiz number 10. No way Vigil Ortiz should be number 10. Just no way. Not after he fought a guy moving up in weight. These ranking systems are a joke. So Virgil Ortiz beats Bruce Putin in my opinion. Never seen Bruce Putin fight. I seen him a little bit. That boy ain't ready. If that guy he was fighting had a little bit more punch and power, and I like Virgil Ortiz, Virgil Ortiz probably been in a bit of trouble. That kid ain't nowhere near ready for Porter, Arrow, Thurman, none of them dudes, man. Come on. This dude ain't, I think he barely been past 7. But if they let him fight, if he go back to top rank, he fight Lomachenko, it wouldn't be behoove me if he held on to that WBA belt. But all them other motherfuckers that was talking about undisputed. Oh, keep Thurman bad for the division. Y'all motherfuckers forgot Manny Pacquiao motherfucking history, huh? They forgot Pacquiao history for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all forgot Pacquiao history. Pacquiao ain't been one to fight the best all the time. He was draining motherfuckers. So he gonna show up to the Earl fight, and now he trying to run. He could be trying to run back to Bob Arum. You know, it is what it is. It ain't even too much you can say about the whole situation. I don't think nobody up in here shocked with Manny Pacquiao. Stupid. I don't know what's going on. Let's keep resetting. There we go. But yeah, he said Dream Chaser said snakes. He said Magic Pacquiao and Loma at 141 catch weight for the WBA belt. Floyd did it. He fought Madonna and defended his junior middleweight belt or belts and the welterweight belts. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. It should be good now. That's my end. I gotta figure out what's going on. Pacquiao will probably fight Spence at 44. He ain't gonna fight him in general. These niggas trying to find they trying to push Loma as a star so bad. I don't get trying to push Loma as a star. If Bud leaves top rank, would he lose his belt immediately or half later? Mm-mm. Who they gonna give it to? Boost Putin? By the time he leave, he been to beat all they guys. I don't know why they trying to push Loma so hard. Like, don't nobody like accept him as a white boy. They trying to find that great white hope. If you ain't pay attention, I think about that today. I'm scrolling through my homepage on YouTube and I see BT Sports put on Tyson Fury walking to the ring, and because I didn't see his fight, like the whole fight, I just caught the actual fight, not him walking through the ring. And he trying to walking through the ring with an American flag on, and then they got the nigga. There was a picture that surfaced where he got a gun with an American flag behind him. Like, come on, bruh. Like, Tyson Fury ain't no fucking American. Ain't that some type of treason? If he go back to the UK, like, nigga, you over there with an American flag on. You know what I'm saying? You over there in an American flag on, and you from Britain. They trying to make him a good old white boy of America. Nobody gonna buy Fury or Lomachenko. Soon as Lomachenko get the dun dun dun, nobody gonna relate to that. Ain't nobody gonna relate to that. He supposed to been fighting Burchett, but Burchett a weight class down. But that's a fight they was told that was supposed to be pushed. Burchett, he a little wishy washy. Him and Valdez not gonna fight now neither. I don't care about them little niggas. That shit crazy. Sammy Crouton salute. They over there trying to push Tyson Fury, like, bruh. And I just popped in my head. I'm just sitting there today. I said, man, this nigga an American, like he Apollo Creed, and then he got the gun with the cigar. Did he have a cigar in his mouth? Like he American, like if I'm from the UK, like I'm embarrassed. Corey Lee salute. I'm embarrassed. Like nigga, you over there, you supposed to be the Gypsy King. And you over there, like, you know, with American flag on, American draws on. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. That's some nut shit right there. They really got, you know, Lomachenko out here saying he the best pound for pound. That's top ranking them that's doing that shit. And meanwhile, Terrence Crawford out here talking to Brandon Schaub and Joe Rogan and shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga on a milk carton and shit. They doing cuz ball as hell. That nigga like a stepchild or some shit. He like one of them damn orphan. He like Matilda. This motherfucker Matilda out here. They treat this nigga Fury like man, like white people gonna want a white fighter that's from here and that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Mick Collin, you know, and the rest of them, nobody people don't give a fuck about that. They want to see TJ Dillashaw and BJ Penn and, you know, they want to see Conor McGregor and shit like that. They don't give a fuck about these goofy ass boxers that can't walk and chew bubblegum. Tyson Fury ain't never fought nobody and did himself no service. Nobody ever said, oh, I'm going to turn on and watch that Tyson Fury fight. Never in the history has nobody ever said, I'm going to turn on and watch that great Fury fight. They talking about Floyd Mayweather not having no action-packed classic fights. What the fuck about fucking Tyson Fury? Karate Body salute. Where his classic fights at? Leaning on Steve Cunningham at the small room in the Madison Square Garden, leaning on him without and putting his weight on him because he got dropped. David Price, didn't he fight Chisora? Even the Fury fight, that shit, even the Fury and Wilder fight, that shit wasn't no fight I care about seeing again. Only reason I want to see that fight again because it ended in controversy. That wasn't no fight that I'm going to say, it didn't make me say like, okay, I'll pay $100 or $110 for the rematch. I didn't feel bad I didn't pay for that fight. Now Thurman and Pacquiao, that was like, hey man, I'll pay for that again. I paid $22.50 at the movie theater to see that. I said, I won't mind paying $20 again to see that. I don't get the whole hype about Wilder and Fury. My desire in the division died when AJ lost. When I didn't get AJ and Wilder, I was like, you know what? Whoa, keep aside. Hey, Hey, that be my job. Hey, I'm straight. That division, I just enjoy watching Job Boy, even though he didn't look good. The boys. Believe it or not, I've become a semi Joe Joyce fan for some fucking reason. And I enjoy watching Deontay Wilder knock motherfuckers out. Other than that, I just, and I enjoy what he did to AJ. But when AJ and Wilder died, I was like, I give a fuck less. I give a fuck less about that division. You know what I'm saying? Fury and Wilder wasn't no fight that I say, damn, I wish I would have went to that shit. Hell no. That wasn't no great fight. That was an okay heavyweight fight. Wasn't no Michael Moore and George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no Rumble in the Jungle. I mean, you went no Thriller in Manila. I'm just keeping it real. I wasn't like, damn, I was pissed off. That shit was all hype. The 12th round was great, but other than that, is it gonna be a 13th round pickup like that? Could be. Wilder could pick it up, but like I said, I ain't dying to see the shit. I'm really not. Hard reports, I don't pay to see no fight. If I don't have to pay to see basketball. That's why I gotta pay for. Yeah, if it's the right fight, I pay for Thurman Pacquiao. I just figured, I'm like, shit was a straight card. I'm like, cool. I watched that shit. But Rashad Pittman, what's going on? But yeah, back to Loma. Yeah, Loma, they pushing that motherfucker. Him and Fury tough. I'm surprised they ain't did a card where Loma and Fury come back and co-feature a card. The good old new immigrant white boys. But if you paid attention to something I said in that article, and I put it in the description so you can just hit the drop down. But if you paid attention to something I said in the article, peep game, they said Pacquiao was expected to come back this year. I thought he was done for the year. Nah, he can in the same world, in a boxing world where hold on. In a boxing world where hold on, I lost the article. But in the boxing world where hold on, I'm trying to find this shit. But in a boxing world where you can I don't even know what the fuck I said. I lost training. I'm trying to pull up this shit. Oh, in a regular boxing world back in the day where guys fought 3, 4, 5 times, even 6, 17, 12 times a year, you had Mayweather fought 12 times a year, maybe 15. It's highly expected. But when Pacquiao fought in January and July, I'm like, shit, most of the guys fighting twice. I said he hypothetically could fit a third fight in if you're really trying to get that bag. But according to the article, I'm trying to find a point in an article where it said that he can come back. He expected to come back this year. And I didn't believe it. He may end up staying with PBC and working in the Danny Garcia fight this year. He said a Filipino senator is due back in the ring later this year, which could work for Lomachenko depending on what happens in the UK on Saturday. So, yeah, that's right in the article. So they're saying that he can come back this year. I thought he was done for the year. It didn't make no sense for him to fight in June and then fight in July and then don't come back in like December. So at the end of the day, that can be your 6th pay-per-view for PBC if he stay with PBC. And if he stay with PBC, it's going to be Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? If not, then ESPN, they gave Terrence Crawford a pay-per-view this year. They can easily get Lomachenko a pay-per-view. It's just going to be difficult to find a date. So he talking about a catchweight at 138. Why can't Lomachenko accommodate him at 140? But like I said, to me, it don't make a ton of sense financially. You know what I'm saying? For Pacquiao, you think he gonna get $20 million from Bob Arum to fight Lomachenko? But you never know. Walt Disney might pony up on that money when they can easily pony up with money and make Crawford and Spence happen. But like I said, they'd do anything for Elmer Glue Nation. You know what I'm saying? He said Pacquiao Loma would be a wild ass fight. Yeah, I couldn't call it. Depending on how Loma looked this weekend, it's so hard to kind of look at these fighters and remember. You know what I'm saying? Because once you see a guy once, and then you see him in January, and then you don't see him in July, you like, you forget how great or how sharp or how bad people look. You tend to forget Because there's so much shit going on. You got family, you got kids, you got basketball, you got boxing, you got niggas, school, homework, then, you got football, you got other shit going on. So when you don't see a guy but once or twice a year, it's kind of really hard to gauge him. He said Pacquiao will beat the fire out of Loma, but really coming down almost 9 pounds? To come down to 138 pounds? I mean, coming down 8 pounds to 138? For any motherfucker above 30 years old, coming down almost 2 weight classes, that evens up the playing field to me. All that shit, Pacquiao, he's small welterweight, man. Ain't no motherfucker at 140 really successfully moving down in weight and having success on that level. Then ain't gonna be the same Pacquiao that was versus Keith Thurman, not going down 10 pounds. So you got to factor that in. That's a 41-year-old man soon to be that's going to move down 10 pounds to fight Lomachenko. But had he have enough firepower to really do what he need to do in 6 rounds or 4 or 5 rounds, I would expect him to stop Lomachenko. That's a very difficult fight for Lomachenko. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, shit, that's tough. Going in with Pacquiao, Cornet, and also, you don't never know when a nigga gonna fall out his prime. You never know. I don't pick Loma over anyone at 140. That's why they talking about he might drop back down. He was always the plan to go back down. It was always the plan. But just because you don't see it don't mean it can't be possible. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody at 140 pounds indestructible. Yeah, with his skill set and his IQ, he gonna have to be perfect. But it can be done. Let's not shortchange the motherfucker like he can't fight. He going to show a lot. It's kind of like Usyk moving heavyweight. He said Loma gets ice if he goes past 140. Could. Or he could succeed. Y'all acting like this nigga like some... Come on, y'all like this nigga some type of like cupcake. Like he ain't terrible. Let's not act like Regis Progress has done something in his career. I would expect he should stop a guy like Lomachenko. But come on, like really? Like he got a chance. People said that about Pacquiao for like 20 fucking weight classes. Oh, this is the one he get ice. Like shit. He had to make some adjustments, but let's not act like he don't have the skill set. He said Loma got a suspect. They said the same thing about Cotto at 140 pounds. Cotto was on the floor more than a stripper picking up singles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you never really know what these fighters got. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys is not gonna fight the same way they fight at a particular weight. When you got a size advantage or you got equality in size, you're not fighting the same way. That you will fight if you move up. If you move up, notice Floyd Mayweather was a drastic difference from. Hold on, these niggas trying to restart the computer and shit. What update? But yeah, you notice when Floyd moved up from 35 to 40, go look at the difference. Floyd Mayweather was more flat-footed at 140 than he was at 35. Just in that fight, when he fought in Miami versus that Puerto Rican, he was flat-footed. No more rhythm fighting. He was sitting in the pocket to generate more power. Floyd Mayweather at 35 was bouncing around like a rabbit, using angles, throwing off combinations. My point is, you really don't know how great a fighter is until you truly test it. And a lot of times, in this era of boxing, the true test of skill is moving up in weight. That's what it is. A lot of tested skills is moving up in weight. Errol Spence not going to fight the same way he fought at 47. He moved up to 54 and 60. Can't. He said Mikey is too patient and Loma would press the issue and make him think too much. It depends. Sometimes, Sometimes patience is good in boxing. That's what you gotta think about. Cause Mikey make the right move. His chest for Mikey. All Mikey gotta do is use his jab and put Lomachenko on the back foot. That's all Mikey gotta do. But how much Mikey left? That's what you gotta ask yourself. So that's what you're looking at. It's different when you move up. You think you know a fighter and how good a fighter is until you truly challenge. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know because ain't nobody been challenged. Lomachenko not a hype job. He not. He can fight. You dare not put him in the same breath as Triple G. He can fight. A lot of motherfuckers don't like Loma because of the media pushing him. But let's not get it. Let's not get it fucked up that he can fight. Let's not get it fucked up. That motherfucker can fight. At the bare minimum, there ain't 20 fighters better than him in boxing. You know, say what you want to say. It ain't 20 fighters better than Lomachenko in the sport. That's what be killing me. Like, at the end of the day, the media make you not like people. And it's true. And fanboys make you not like them. But come on. Loma can fight. Though nobody got that great resume right now out of the dudes that's supposed to be the heir, not Pacquiao and guys like that. Because, you know, you niggas was going around saying, oh, Teofimo Lopez will destroy Lomachenko. Remember, motherfucker started that hype train? And I was telling y'all, I was like, no, he won't. And everybody jumped off that train. Soon as that motherfucker caught a little bit of fire. I was telling y'all, I said, man, he ain't got shit for Lomachenko. I was talking to niggas, you know, off the record. I just believe he can do it. I said, you sound fucking retarded. I told the nigga, like, you sound fucking retarded. Motherfucker want to come back. Yeah, you was right. I know the fuck I was right. Motherfuckers see what they want to see. Motherfuckers got their own to lose. They make illusions for themselves. That nigga would beat the shit out of Lopez's ass. And if his daddy want to jump in the ring, his daddy get his ass whooped too. He said he not pound for pound number one. Oh, definitely not pound for pound, but he pound for pound. Wherever he is, he in that range. That motherfucker Pacquiao Pacquiao ain't making no niggas rich. It's hype around every fighter though. The Hall Report. It's hype around every fighter. That same hype that you see around Lomachenko, it's the fake Black Panther party that's giving Terrence Crawford giving Errol Spence that same hype. So let's not act like it's a one-way street. That same, you go over to the UK, they getting that same hype to AJ. They was giving hype to Dillian White. That's just the social media era. Now you can see it. You can look at the whole grid and say, now you can put it together. Every fighter got hype behind him. You think the Nevados ever fight Loma? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Call me Lopez. I don't know. I don't really gave it no thought. Yeah, Earl pound for pound. It ain't hard to be pound for pound right now. You know, it ain't hard to be. Crawford wouldn't be pound for pound number one. And I say this respectfully. That motherfucker won't be pound for pound number one in no other era. Real talk. He won't be pound for pound in no other era. Roy Jones era, the 80s. Not based off what he done, off his current resume. Pound for pound, yeah, it's opinionated. So I ain't getting mad at ESPN for pushing that narrative. So fuck what? You right, Wilder's the best fighter. Yeah, Wilder. Yeah, in a vacuum, yeah, Wilder the best. Who gonna beat him? And if you put everybody in the vacuum and say, well, hey, Lomachenko go up there and fight Wilder, we know what the fuck gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. You tell motherfucking Errol Spence go up there and fight Fury. We know what's gonna happen. Roy Jones, the only motherfucker that started off at 54 at the heavyweight that can say, I might have a chance versus this guy at heavyweight. There ain't too many guys out there that can, Adam, he moved at the light heavyweight. I mean, from light heavyweight to I think cruiserweight and heavyweight. That's because Chad Dawson beat that ass. He said Loma can't beat nobody at 40, 47, 54, 60. Duh, I mean, the nigga 30. 30 something. He started off at 26, 30, 35. Like, come on. I mean, what's so funny is y'all get mad, right? At ESPN for pushing him. I'm mad. Right? But he already jumped up 2 weight classes, right? 30, 35, 26, 30, 35. And we could talk shit about him all day, right? Or he ain't did this, or he ain't did that, or he this and that. But nigga, you look at Keith Thurman, who fought at technically at 54 and 47. Sean Porter, who fought at 54 and 47. Errol Spence, who started at 54 and campaigned at 47. You talking about 3 motherfuckers who moved down in weight, technically, before they moved up in weight. So it's kind of fucked up that we getting on a nigga that's being proactive because he older. But the motherfucker that moved up he fought 3 weight classes. Say what you want to say about him. We got motherfuckers who 30 who moved down. Keith 30. Sean, I'm pretty sure 30. Early be 30 early next year. These motherfuckers moved down. They ain't moved up 1. And when they move up, it's technically where they've been there before they started at. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to look at it that way. But like if you did a blind study and said this guy did this and this guy only did that, come on. Come on. If you take away the names, the faces, and the networks, and you do a blind study, you tell a motherfucker who don't know them and say who the better fighter. In a way, if you put Loma resume up and all his accomplishments up against Errol Spence in a blind study, guess who the motherfucker gonna take? Oh, he won a title here. He won a title here. He beat da 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 da. Oh, he did this and that. He did that and that. Nigga gonna take Loma. But also the pound for pound test is the eye test. You know what I'm saying? It's the eye test about, who looked better to me. I like Errol Spence. He looked better. I think Loma's more accomplished. But I think Errol Spence on my pound for pound list, in his performances, I rate him above him. He said Loma still, a lot of guys lost. A lot of guys lost. Loss is a loss. Leo Santa Cruz lost. Niggas tend to forget that. Sean Porter lost, and look where he at. Just go long list. When people Jared Hearn lost, everybody said, "Oh, Hearn is done." See, and y'all want the fighters to fight the best. A loss is a loss. I ain't knocking a nigga for losing. He said, "So no, Pacquiao was too old for Loma, dude." Hey, I don't know. He got dropped. Who ain't got dropped? Like I said before, Cotto got dropped a few times beginning his career. It happened. Sean Porter got dropped by Adrian Broner. It happened. Muhammad Ali got dropped by Joe Frazier left hook. He got one regarded as one of the best chins of heart in the sport. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Zab Judah technically dropped Floyd Mayweather. You ain't hear people saying Floyd was overrated. You know what I'm saying? It happened. Niggas hit the canvas. It happened. Amir Khan dropped Madonna with a left hook to the body or left hand to the body. I think it was a left or right hand to the body. Anybody going around here saying, Amir Khan better than Madonna now? Nah. No. Tony Harrison got knocked out twice. Willie Nelson and Jared Hearn. He beat Jamel Charlo. On any given Saturday night, you can win or lose. You got to tend to the way this shit is shaped up. You got to look at it this way. The way the game is shaped up, they fight once or twice a year. So then you get a what? I don't know. Let's just say you get a 10-week camp, which is a little bit long by some of the old school measures. You got a 10-week camp. How much you think emphasis is gonna be on in your 10-week camp getting on weight? and cutting away. Even if you had a prequel, you had 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, you've been hitting LA Fitness and y'all been doing this, but getting in fight shape and getting your weight on par. First month of camp, you cutting weight. You ain't even, you ain't even watching film and mentally preparing yourself for the fight. You fighting the fight before the fight, and that's the skill. You fighting the fight, you fighting the weight skill. The first 4 weeks of camp, you fighting the weight. And Lord forbid, don't let you not be on par. So the next 2 or 3 weeks of camp, you trying to get on par. You know what I'm saying? So you look up, 10-week camp, you 6 weeks in with 4 weeks left, and now 4 weeks is getting ready for the opponent. 4 weeks is orchestrating, sparring, and orchestrating what you need to do, breaking down film, what you need to do. And on top of that, you got baby mamas that need money. You got your mom or your mom that need money. You making sure everything good at the house, financially, making sure bills, your accountant, you order your accountant, and your accountant make sure he on his job. You dealing with other shit, sack chasers, family members. Before you know it, half your camp, you've been fighting the skills. 6 weeks of your 10-week camp, you've been fighting the skills. 2 weeks you've been preparing hardcore for the guy. And in the last 2 weeks, you looking to make the weight and you just looking to get ready for the fight. So in the grand scheme of things, in the vacuum, you really only had 3 or 4 weeks of a camp to get ready for an opponent. All right, if you stay on point, if you stay active fighting 3-4 times a year, you're not fighting the skills because I'm done. I'm gonna hit the Bahamas or I'm gonna hit Mexico, Cancun, party for a minute. I'm gonna come back home for a couple weeks. Before I know it, hey, Tony, we got a fight coming up. You just fought in January. Hey, we got a fight coming up for you in April or May or June. Bam, May and June coming around. We back in sparring and training mode. So I ain't got to fight the skills no more. I might be 20, 25 pounds off weight. Probably not even that. I go back in there, do my thing. Now we good. In June passed. Oh, we got another fight for you in September. You want it? It's a little stay busy fight. He still he fighting so much that he don't have to fight the weight. But when you gotta fight you gotta fight 2 fights. You fighting the scales, and then you fighting an opponent. And for you to peak on, let's just say September 14th, it don't work out that way. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let me put it to you for motherfuckers to understand it. I can put it to you 2 ways. That's like you not touching the basketball all year, and you come back next January, you start shooting. You think your jumper gonna still be, or your skill still gonna be there? Like, no, you're not hooping like you used to. Every other weekend, you be hooping with the boys. Bam. Hey, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever niggas say these days. You know? And every other weekend, you went from hooping with the niggas in the gym. But you was sharp. All of a sudden, a year go by. You got a family, you got kids. You say, oh, nigga, I'm ready to hoop. Skills ain't going to be there no more. Same thing with lifting. Oh, you hit the gym good for 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I got my bench up to the whoop-de-whoop. And then you take a year or 2 off. You think your bench going to still be the same? You think your muscle still gonna be there? You think that muscle memory be there, but it's gonna take time to kick back in. You know what I'm saying? So, and exactly what El Jefe is saying is living a healthy lifestyle too. And niggas hitting a yak, motherfuckers got the 17, 38, whatever these niggas drinking. Niggas drinking Patron, niggas smoking weed, motherfuckers doing that white shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, all the type of shit these niggas is doing, man. So these niggas is not living a lifestyle. They not having activity. When a kid get bored, he tend to do stupid shit. He tend to do bad shit. So it's hard for a motherfucker to stay ready when you don't know when to get ready. So you can't say, oh, he was on the canvas. It happens. It happens to the best of them. Ali was on the canvas, best of them. Ray Leonard was on the canvas. Ray Robinson, it happens. It happens. It's just the game. Because a motherfucker got dropped, screw over with. It happened. Not saying he'll go up to 140 and just murder motherfucker shit, but if he go up to 140 and beat some guys, would it surprise me? No, he can fight. His skill set ain't predicated on power or speed. He got a feel for the game. You know what I'm saying? He one of those special fighters. If he the greatest I've ever seen, Hell no. Is he gonna move up like Pernell Whitaker? Hell no. But I wouldn't count him out. But a lot of the motherfuckers don't like pretend. This is what y'all gotta understand. And I was gonna do a video, but I'm just gonna say it. This is what y'all gotta understand. The same way you niggas feel about Lomachenko, when the fake Black Panther Party is pushing Errol Spence and they pushing Deontay Wilder down motherfuckers' throat, they exaggerating the truth, they lying, they hating, and whatever they doing, it's a motherfucker on the other side that feel that way. How y'all niggas feel about Loma? How you think the Elmer Glue Nation supposed to feel about the black fighters? Real talk, how y'all think they supposed to feel? Y'all trying to get y'all thrills, man. Like, yeah, nigga, yeah. How they supposed to feel? How they supposed to feel? Real shit. That's the crazy shit about them. How they supposed to feel? What motherfuckers saying, oh, Crawford ducking Kell Brook? You know what I'm saying? How they supposed to feel if one day niggas is washing motherfucking Tyson Fury feet like he Jesus and kissing his hand like he got he came back and he did what AJ didn't do. He stepped up and fought the Bronze Bomber. Yeah, Fury the man. It's going to be a tough fight for Wilder. But why? And then Fury, at the end of the day, Fury fight him. And then he don't want to give him, this nigga, he a bitch-ass nigga, man. Fuck this nigga Fury. We got to get our pitchforks and tiki torches and show up at the... How they supposed to feel? How they supposed to feel? Sometimes you got to put yourself in other people's shoes. When a motherfucker just putting a size 12 black Air Force One down your throat about Errol Spence every day. Errol Spence military corps workout. Errol Spence go buy a new do-rag. Errol Spence visit Jerry World. How a nigga supposed to feel? The same way that you feel about ESPN shoving Loma down her throat. How you think Elmer Glue Nation supposed to feel? How they supposed to feel? How they like, man, I'm sick of this shit, man. Fuck this nigger. You know what I'm saying? Fuck his ass. Can't steal his black ass. That's how they gonna feel. So you can't get mad. You can't get mad. Same with the Mexicans. It's a long history. Salvador Sanchez, Chavez Sr., De La Hoya, Canelo. It's been like that. It's been like, how you gonna get mad? Well, you know, we all clashing over shit. We live in our little space. They live in their space. You can't even knock the niggas for that shit. Because we do the same shit. But at the end of the day, we always come out on top, though. We came out on top, though. We got the best fighters. I hate to break it to you, nigga. But I understand you're going to get behind your guy. But you can't get mad, bro. It ain't like ESPN the only boxing outlet, dog. Now you got your black outlets, new media outlets that give you what you want to hear. If you want to hear Errol Spence, they got stations for that. You want to hear about Crawford, they got a few stations for that. You want to hear about Wilder, they got quite a few stations about that. You exclusively want to hear about PBC content or top rank content or Canelo or Spence. They got something for your own flavor. You choose to listen to what you listen to. Don't sit here and go to a nigga channel and you already know what the nigga about and complain about what he's saying. It's somebody else saying something that you want to hear or that's to your liking. You know, if Fight Hub ain't giving me the shit I want to hear, then maybe Fight Hype is. You know what I'm saying? If that, maybe I go over to Behind the Glove Boxing. If they ain't give me that, maybe I go over to Boxing Ego. You know, or you could piece them together. Like, he cool with Leo. Santa Cruz, I want to hear Santa Cruz. You might not like everything somebody push. It ain't just, ESPN give me my news and then it's Fox. Like, nigga, you get your news anywhere else. Don't go to a shit party and complain about shit. You know? Don't go to a weed party and complain, there's weed in the air. You know it was a weed party. Don't go to a crack house if you don't plan to smoke crack and get high. What you expect from ESPN? What do you expect? Top rank. At the end of the day, you see boxing come on, you just go the other way. when Max on Boxing come on, you think I watched that shit? Hell no. Think I ever watched Dan Rayfield's show? Hell no. You think I watched PTI? Hell no. I watch the shows I want to watch on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? I might watch Bomani Jones show, The Jump. You know what I'm saying? Those probably the only two I watch in the NFL Live. Them the only three I watch on ESPN for real, on the basis. The Jump, Rachel Nichols like it. You know, NFL, always watch NFL matchup that come on at midnight. NFL Live, the fantasy. I watch all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to watch everything they got doing. You know, I might like a motherfucking channel, but when he talk about, I don't know, he get to talk about flamingos and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about flamingos. I'm not going to unsubscribe from his channel because he talking about flamingos. I just don't like his videos on flamingos. I'm not going to thumbs down or say, oh, do some other videos. Like, nah. I'm pretty sure the motherfucker pumping out enough content to where it's like, okay, you know, he gonna get back to, you know, boxing, or he gonna get back to how to move out your house, or he gonna get back to how to DIY your plumbing, you know, DIY, whatever the fuck, do it yourself plumbing, DIY. Lawrence Williams salute. But it's just, it is what it is. Motherfuckers you don't go to the airport and complain about fucking flying. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to the Greyhound station and cry about taking a cross-country trip on a bus. You just don't fucking do it. Every channel, if you don't like the channel, don't watch it. Niggas just come to complain. Like, 24 hours of the day, I ain't got time to complain. And if you got time to complain, well, and you reached the financial peak or financial goals that you want, then nigga, you doing something wrong. I ain't got time to listen to a nigga I don't like and complain on that shit. I don't care. I just don't have the time. If I had the time, then I'd be doing something else. The time I wouldn't be doing that. But when a motherfucker you out channel, and motherfucker come to your channel talking shit, they like your shit, bro. They want something about you. They like your shit. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Loma fight Pacquiao, I watch. I'm not paying. But would you do get that buyer's itch before a pay-per-view? I ain't buying that shit. You at home sitting there like, I ain't got shit to do. Hit that buy button. It happened. It happened. It's just the way it is. It happened. But it's an interesting fight. Loma and Pacquiao will favor Pacquiao to win, especially if it's this year. Pacquiao fairly active. He don't get too out of shape. But it's always something to be said about a 40-year-old going down in weight. 41 to be. And going down almost 10 pounds, I don't know. But if Bob Arum willing to put Loma in there versus Pacquiao, then he must really believe in Loma. And I'll put that article link in the description. But he must really believe in him. Or he must be trying to cash him out. And it's not to be forgotten, the Lomachenko contract is up in 2020. Lomachenko contract is up in 2020. So Crawford contract is up next year, and Lomachenko contract is up next year. Don't forget that. So when he talking Pacquiao, he might be trying to cash Loma out. Because Burchett ain't got no juice. You know, Burchett, him and Valdez running around each other. He ducking Jamel Hearn and shit. Nobody worry about Burchett. Tank, I'm going to talk about Tank in a second. But he's just trying to cash that boy out. Y'all better pay attention. And like I said, Manny Pacquiao only got a 2-fight deal. His deal is over with PBC. Now he can come back versus Danny Garcia. It was news to me knowing that he thinking about coming back this year. I don't believe that to be true. But he can fight Pacquiao. He can fight Danny Garcia. He can fight Mikey Garcia. He can fight Mikey on his own if he wanted to. If they pay enough money. He can fight Danny Garcia coming up on PBC. Or he can go fight Lomachenko and move down. And Pacquiao expressed a year or two ago that he'd fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko said he didn't need to fight. So if they do fight, it is what it is. Loma and Bud going with Al. Al Heyman been and shot that motherfucking Loma. He'll let Bud go. He been and shot Loma going over there. Why should I tell you? He been and shot him dead in his head. What was that? Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in South Central. When nigga went to college and the man shot and killed him as soon as he got to college. Omar Epps, pow, that's what's going to happen to Loma. As soon as he get to the steps of PBC to get introduced, pow, right in the head. He let Crawford go. Oh, no doubt about it. Old Bud. But Loma, that Loma like his son growing up and trying to kill him. That's how it is. But just looking at the whole situation, like I ain't mad at Loma Pacquiao. I told y'all he wasn't gonna fight Errol Spence. But maybe they find the financial means to entice him. And by financial means, they might have to guarantee him $30-40 million to fight Errol Spence. But at that point, I'm telling you, they not getting a return on their pay-per-views, man. For some reason, to me, they not getting the return they want. So to pay Manny Pacquiao $30-40 million and still guarantee Errol whatever he wants, that's gonna be tough. He had to compromise. But also, then maybe they get Floyd to sign. Say if you beat Errol Spence, I'll fight you next. But Floyd ain't gonna do that. Because Errol gonna destroy Floyd. I'll destroy Manny Pacquiao, most of us think. So this situation. So if Pacquiao gonna go back to tiebreaker fight Loma, you gotta ask yourself what happened to the WBA belt. Is he gonna hold it up, hold the division up? So there's a lot of questions to be asked. But I'll put the article link in the description from World Boxing News so y'all can check out the article and read it yourself. But yeah, let's talk about Tank. And let me put that in the description as well too. So when I do live, I don't be putting shit in the descriptions. I just don't. I usually put it in the chat. But and I talk a little bit about Loma and Luke Campbell. I didn't do no final thoughts this morning. I was ripping and running around. But I do that towards the end. I'm not gonna be on too much longer. But Gervonta said today that he wants $10 million. And I believe, I didn't follow this story closely, but I believe he says, give me 10 million on Twitter and I'm going to relax. So Eddie Hearn said he'd offer Gervonta $8 million or whatever you want to come over to the zone and fight Tevin Farmer. And Gervonta said that he wants 10 million. And then I guess him saying that tweet is that he wants 10 million and he'll fight Tevin Farmer. But the thing about it is, you don't make your own decisions. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with Tank. You know, he's like a kid at the table. Okay, his mama cut his food up and put the fork in his mouth and feed him, or do the little airplane and feed him the applesauce or the peas, whatever the fuck the kid's eating, right? But at the end of the day, what it boils down to is that the mother controls the food going into the kid's mouth. The kid can't put the food in his mouth yet. So what it boiled down to is that, guess what? Even though Tevin wanted to take the food, and Eddie probably will find 10 million to give him to fight Tevin Farmer, which he's already offered him 8. At least that's what he say. Believe what he want to believe. But Tank can't put the food in his mouth. He need Floyd Mayweather to scoop the food on his spoon or put it on a fork or take it and put it, or put the rib or put the bacon or put the turkey sausage in his mouth. He can't just take the food and he can't take the money and put it in his pocket. He got to get approved from Floyd. If they, at the end of the day, Leonard Ellerby let it be known that they're not sending him over there to fight on a platform nobody watching. So if they're not letting you fight on a platform that nobody watching, then at the end of the day, $5 million was above market value for you. Real talk, $5 million, that was way above market value for Tank. And now they said 8, and now if they say we getting 10 million to come, guess what? Tank can say I want to come all day, but Floyd Mayweather, nope, you're gonna fight this guy, or you're gonna fight this guy. He can't control his career. Even though Floyd Mayweather could probably say, well, let me get 2 of that off top. You could pop the other 8. He not gonna say that. They're not sending Gervonta over to the zone to fight Tevin. Even though we all know Gervonta will win, but they act like Gervonta may not beat Tevin. They say we believe in Gervonta. We believe in him. He gonna be the next star and all that shit. But the energy different when it come to Loma, when it come to even Tevin Farmer. They not 100% sure that he can beat those guys. They talking about they feel like Tank is finally ready for Tevin Farmer now. Like, yeah, fuck up out of here. At the end of the day, if they truly are offering $8 or $10 million and they still don't want to let them go over there, that just let you know the state of boxing. It ain't about who got the most money no more. We're not playing money bags no more. Now we playing this power, clout. Oh, we made this nigga come over here. We made this guy come over there. It's a power struggle now. They not trying to feed Eddie Hearn nothing. They not trying to help Eddie Hearn. And understandably so. It's respect over money. And the simple fact that he disrespected the Don and Al Heyman, and came over here and Al Heyman, gave him a couple of titles and treated him good, and they did business together. He turned his back and trying to conquer him. It's just respect over money. You know what I'm saying? They letting their feelings, get in the way of Tank making money. Tank can say, give me 10, give me 8, give me 7, give me 50 mil. But if Floyd Mayweather don't say you can do it, he don't have no control of his career. He don't have no control. He ain't one of those PBC fighters that quote unquote their own boss. He got a boss. And like whichever Jamel Charlo, I think it was, he said he with Mayweather, he still ain't fighting no motherfucking body. He not gonna fight nobody. At the end of the day, he probably fight Santa Cruz and on some real shit, he might get $1 million or $2 million. He gonna say, "Oh, I got 3 or 4 or 5." He gonna say that, but what he really get? Not that much. He not gonna get $5 million for fighting anybody in that division. Burchett, Herring, damn sure he can fight 3 or 4 of those guys and may not get $8 million, $10 million. But when you give another man physical control over your well being or the way you eating, like Mayweather got full control over that guy. Remember he didn't want to train in Vegas and Mayweather set him on the shelf. He got evicted and shit. What other man try to have some type of slave control over another man? What type of motherfucker look at another black person, another black man? What type of you look at another brother that you see you believed in he could be world champion, and your way of disciplining him is stopping his means of provide for his family, getting them evicted, starving. You know what I'm saying? Fucking his career up. Who the fuck does that? What type of a mentor? You ain't never seen no fucking real mentor do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You might go get in jail. The mentor might talk to you like 3-4 hours and just say how stupid you is. You need to move better. But what type of nigga like 50 Cent? Like the nigga said, what was it? Bangle Smurf. He said, 50 Cent said, "I'm gonna send you back to the hood to get your mind right." The nigga say, who send a nigga back to the hood to get his mind right? You know what I'm saying? Who do that? And Gervonta Tank Davis, he got that shit is sad. You got life-changing money on the floor that you may never make. You might go out, you might walk into your next fight and get knocked out or get injured and never fight again. You got 10, you got 8, 5, $10 million on the floor. And it's basically like having a dog leash on and being tied. And then, you tie right here and a nigga put a starving dog right here and nigga put a whole bunch of food piled up, a whole bunch of rib bones and turkey and neck bones and shit piled up. But the dog, he tied up, he can't get to the food. This shit is just pathetic for the nigga at this point. It ain't his fault. It's a lot of niggas in the music industry that did the same thing. It's a lot of niggas in the industry that did the same thing. For a short-term reward, he go 100,000. He go 100,000 with Vans. Here you go. Go enjoy it. In the grand scheme of things, that 100,000 gone. And now you starving like a motherfucker. They making billions and billions and millions and millions of dollars off your music. You don't have no publishing. You don't have no real royalties coming through. All you getting is show money. But what type of mentor does that? What type of GOAT is that? Your GOAT? That's what Mayweather do. Ricky in the super chat, appreciate it, family. Is that somebody that you look up to? Imagine Oscar De La Hoya doing that to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Is that who niggas look up to? Because the kid want to pave his own way, or the kid want to go train at home. Is that what we doing now? Floyd got all control over him, man. He feel like he a boss. He feel like he a man. But he can't be. Floyd just is that nigga over him, man. He basically got the nigga on a leash and a collar. So what can he do? He can say even what he want all day, but without ever being Mayweather signing off to send him over there, he gonna do what they tell him to do. But at the end of the day, we get on Tank because had Tank just played the position and say, you know what, I'm just doing my promoter and my team want me to do. Eventually we'll get there, but they just kind of want to move me in the right way and make sure I'm 100% ready. Then when I'm ready, if I'm ready, I'll step up. Nobody be mad at Tank. That's what Leo Santa Cruz did. Leo Santa Cruz pillow talked his way, sweet talked his way to people not having vengeance and being angry at him. But Gervonta Tank Davis saying, "Oh, this dude punched like a time girl," or "This dude on coke," or "Terrence Crawford ain't that good," or "Canelo better than that guy," or "I punch harder than that guy," or "You ain't shit, I beat your ass on GP," or all this shit he talk. So how we gonna have sympathy for a nigga that talk all this shit, knowing that he can't get out the cage and do shit? So I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it. He don't have no control of his career. He can talk all the shit he want to now. Yeah, so it came out that Bob Arum said, and I'm not sure what interview it was, but he came out and said, according to Michael Benson, he worked for Talk Sports, I think it is. Yeah, talksports.com. He came out and said that it's in boxing scene. Matter of fact, it's in boxing scene. So let me pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. So it's on boxing scene, and he said that Inoue, the one that's at I think 118 pounds right now. Let me double check that too. Yep, bantamweight wants to jump up 2 weight classes and fight Lomachenko at 122 pounds. So Inoue wants to jump up to 126 pounds from 118. I don't know if he gradually want to build up or he want to jump up after the World Series about top whatever it is, World Super Series boxing tournament. But he wants to jump up and fight Lomachenko at 126. Okay, and that's what Arum said, and it's been reported that once Inoue get out the tournament, that he's going to sign with Top Rank. And he said, "My motivation is 4 belts, making boxing history." Lomachenko said, but he denied that he would beat the achievement of his first Olympic gold medal. I don't give a fuck about that. He said Arum also hinted that Inoue, the WBA and IBF bantamweight champion, could also be in Lomachenko's future. He a big kid. He can go up to 126, and he says he wants to fight Lomachenko. Arum said there will be plenty of big fights for Loma. So where they fail to find big fights for Terrence Crawford at, they going out their way to find any and all challengers for Lomachenko. So Inoue wants to move up to 126 to fight Lomachenko. He at 118 right now. He should beat Donaire. They announced that fight, I guess sometime in November over there in Japan. So that'll be a big payday for Donaire and Inoue. And I'm not sure if a younger Donaire down there could beat Inoue, but I know that would be a sight to see. Donaire left hook versus Inoue mean power. But it was a question that we talked about. Will Inoue move up? How far he will move up? And him thinking he can move up to 126 and beat Lomachenko. Me, I'm like Shannon Sharp. Oh, hold on. You just gonna pass by Nervantes. Nervantes is the fight I want to see. Nervantes versus Inoue. But if he feel like he can beat Lomachenko, and that fight may very well be in Japan, that's tough. That's tough. Lomachenko going back down in weight to 26, and Inoue jumping up to 26, or gradually stepping up. And you really look if it's the point of both of all them being at 26. Then you're looking at the fact that, hey, man, the Vetes and the Inoue, Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko, Gary Russell may need to jump over the Top Rank. 26 may become, in the inevitable top division in the sport. Look at what 126 could provide. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko going back down. Gary Russell still being there. Carl Frampton, Josh Warrington, and then you infuse Inoue, Nervantes, Danny Roman can jump up there and get it in. And a lot of guys don't care for the smaller fighters, and I watch it. I don't really always report and speak on it. I watch it for my enjoyment because one thing I know, when I get down there to 26 and below, really 22, 118, super flyweight, all that, I know that the best gonna fight the best, because at the end of the day, if the best and little man ain't fighting each other, it ain't getting on TV in general. And that's what you get. You get the best fighting the best, and you got to respect that, man. And if Inoue do jump up and fight Lomachenko and he stretch him, pound for pound, number one. I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Unless, you know, Crawford and Errol get a popping, but that's hard to compete with. That's hard to compete with. But if he jump up and he beat Lomachenko, I think a lot of the brothers is gonna take Inoue in. Because I was a huge Donaire fan. In this decade, Donaire was one of my favorite fighters because he fought the best. He didn't have to. Bob Arum didn't want to fight Rigondeaux, but he fought him, and he fought Nicholas Walters not too long after that. So, you know, Donaire go down as on my this decade all time favorite fighter list. And Rigondeaux is still on that list as well, just because what they put him through in the politics beat him down. I don't care he quit. People kill me. Duran quit. Niggas just forget that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that shit crazy. But he fight Loma. If he fight Loma before Gervonta Tank Davis do, that's a bad look too. You know what I'm saying? If he stopped Lomachenko, that motherfucker hitting. If you ain't never seen a Inoue fight, that motherfucker be hitting. That motherfucker can hit. Now I don't know if he can hit 8 more pounds hard, but he got skill too. You know, him and Lomachenko, I had to see how that play. I would like to see Nervetes and Lomachenko, Nervetes and Shakur Stevenson, Nervetes and Inoue. Like in a vacuum, that would be my favorite division. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I know, they not getting 3, 4, 5 million. They not getting pay-per-view money down in that division. They all have to fight each other. It'd be nice if Gary Russell jumped ship and went over the top rank and fought in that division and got it in and mixed it up. That'd be, you know, that'd be great. But we still seeing that, you know, top rank trying to really, you know, consolidate they light heavyweights. And now they gonna take their belt from Kovalev and send it over to Canelo, and they gonna fuck up they undisputed. You know, they can easily bring Dmitry Bivol over. He don't have a deal with his own. He on a 5-by-5 deal. So Inoue, man, Lomachenko, I never really thought about that. I never gave a hard thought, but that's a nice little fight. You know, but obviously, you know, if Inoue coming up, why not Rigondeaux, Danny Roman, Ray Vargas, Kamada's a good fight over there in Japan for him. He got a lot of good money fights. He gonna rack up some money for a little guy. He is. He continue to win. Him and Kamada. He could beat up Ray Vargas in Mexico. Everybody, even the Mexicans, be cheering him, and he doing that. Him and Danny Roman and Gary Russell. If Gary Russell want to come over the top rank and they offer him Danny Roman and Shakur Stevenson, if you get past Joel Gonzalez, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, you know, in the vacuum, you can't tell me if they really get it popping. You can't tell me a division that's better than that. Mark Columbus, right with salute, because this ain't no heavyweight division where you can hide and still make 20, 25 million, 10 million. Take the welterweight division, you can still make respectable money fighting third, fourth, sixth rate opponents. Like when you a small fighter, like it's big money. It's big money fights for small fighters, like $1 million, $2 billion, and then if you don't fight in that fight, then you talking like 100,000, 50,000, 200,000. So they gotta fight. You know, they like UFC fighters. They gotta fight and put food on their table. And I didn't see that one coming, but you know I can't write. Yeah, Dallin Price, he lost, but he got erased because I don't know what happened. The guy was tested dirty. Mark Blake, salute. He lost, but yeah, I seen him fight the Barclays Center. Yep. Yeah, I seen him fight the Barclays Center. Him, Heather Hardy, Fabian Madonna little brother, Rasheed Warren. Yeah, there was a lot of guys on that card that night. Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna give a quick synopsis, a quick final thought for Lomachenko and Luke Campbell. They both made weight. Lomachenko came in a little bit more heavier. I think he came in at 134 and a half. And Luke came in at 134.25. So yeah, that, you know, I'm looking forward to that fight. I will be watching it tomorrow. It'll be tough. I'll probably have it on the laptop. I'm not sure what the college football schedule will like tomorrow, what time Michigan kick off. That fight will probably be on around 5, so the Michigan game may be off depending on what time they come on. But Luke Campbell, long guy. I expect him to come in and fight the wrong fight. I expect him to come in and try to box Lomachenko on the back foot and use his little UK footwork. And I eventually expect him to let Lomachenko get in the groove that he's not going to get out of, pushing Luke to the ropes. Luke can land some good shots. He may even drop Lomachenko 1 or 2 times in the fight, but the problem with Luke Campbell is he don't have no dog in him. He a real timid guy. Got really good power in both hands, Good body puncher, good technical fighter, but you know what? He too straight up and down. He too stiff, and he not gonna fight the right fight. He not gonna impose his will. I expect him to go out there trying to outbox Lomachenko, and if he gonna outbox Lomachenko from the outside, that would kind of mean that he would need to punch with Lomachenko, like Linares did. And if he get Lomachenko hurt, go to the body, unlike Linares did. But what he need to do is be on the front foot, using that really stiff jab, using that straight left hand down the pipe, and really pushing Lomachenko back to the ropes and beating Lomachenko ass. He need to use his height and his size. If you push Lomachenko on the back foot, he's not as effective going backwards as he is going forward. If you push a guy like that on the back foot, guarantee you all that great defensive fighter shit go out the window. He don't do good going backwards. You erase the angles and the footwork. But once you let him dictate real estate, come down and push you backwards and use angles, then you get in trouble. And what he gonna do is he gonna step. They both southpaw, so it may look a little ugly tomorrow. But he gonna step over. He gonna push Luke Campbell back. He gonna throw 3 or 4 shots. Luke can't cover up. He gonna probably hurt Luke with a body shot. Go upstairs with an uppercut. And Luke ain't never been stopped, but I expect for Lomachenko to frustrate him. And, I can't remember what the fuck I picked earlier this week. I know I picked Lomachenko to win, but I can see Lomachenko stopping Luke Campbell or beating him up. I just don't trust Luke Campbell to fight the proper fight. Now, he do got the ability to win the fight. He got the size, he got the power, but he just don't have the style. He just don't have the dog. That's what's wrong with Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell don't have no dog in him. He ain't vicious. If he has some viciousness in him, he a timid little motherfucker. He don't even look like he can punch, but he can punch. He ain't vicious enough. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't aggressive. If he was aggressive, he wouldn't have to be. Had he just had some, even when he throw punches, he don't look like he throw it with bad intention. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers like Wilder, he knock you out. He just, he got the look like, Mike Tyson. I need to chill. They just look mean. When Luke hurt that dude, Adrian Young, he just looked like they're just happy to be here. He just don't have the dog. He just don't have the dog. If he had a dog, if he had aggressiveness, Luke Campbell probably be the best lightweight. He wouldn't have to have slickness or elusiveness upstairs. He got good enough boxing pedigree and punching power to be good if he just knew how to use it, but he don't. And that's an intangible thing that he lack. You talk about tangible things, punching power, speed, shit that you can see with your eyes. What he lack is intangible, and it ain't nothing that you can teach. What's up, Fat Apple? Salute. He's the one you can't teach. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he come out there and he pressed Loma and he beat the shit out of him. I wouldn't rule it out. If I had a couple dollars to play with, I would bet. I think Lomachenko got big eyes tomorrow. And one thing we know for sure, it's in the UK, and Luke Campbell was a gold medal winner. He could punch. So anytime you got a puncher in there and a guy Lomachenko that's physically declining and it's looking ahead, talking about Mikey and Tank, and they're talking about Pacquiao. You're the upset. If you got a couple dollars to play with this one on, I probably would put 50, 100, $20 on this one. Not sure what the odds look like. But I say it's a 30-35% chance Luke Campbell can win this fight. It's a winnable fight. Because Lomachenko ain't looked his best, but maybe Lomachenko healed up, rested up. And, sometimes you go through a stretch or you have a couple fights, especially when you fight once or twice a year, that you look bad and people say, he ain't look good lately. You don't know what could be going on. He might have a sickness. He might have baby mama problems. He might have life problems. And like J-Rock hadn't looked good. Joshua Conley, Ish Smith, Nathaniel Gallimore, none of those 3 fights told me that he was going that J-Rock that showed up versus Jerry Hearn was going to show up. None of them 3 fights told me that. None of them 3 fights told me that he was going to show up. And guess what? That motherfucker popped up and beat the hell out of J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, now he got more than a 20% chance. 20% chance is saying puncher. Anything 20% below is a puncher's chance. He got more than a puncher's chance. Just physically, how Lomachenko made, and if Lomachenko show up fantastic physically, then I agree. We talking 15%. Like how many people said Jamal Charlo looked bad his last 3 fights? Yep. He said Luke Campbell won't win Loma pound for pound. Well, you never know. I just need to know who this number keep calling me. He going on no blacklist. He said Luke and Loma the same age. I got Loma stopping him late. Same age don't mean shit. Loma got 400 amateur fights. You tell me how many Luke Campbell got. And he got several fights in the World Series of Boxing. So they could be the same age, but they not the same age. One got way more boxing wear and tear, and one got way more scar tissue on them probably. One got way more boxing mileage. They may be the same age, but they not the same age. Look at Lomachenko, shoulder hurt. Look at his face versus Jose Pedraza. And all I'm saying is, Luke Campbell better fighter than Jose Pedraza. I don't give a fuck about the world title. Any nigga can get a world title. Okay? But I would expect, if Lomachenko showed up physically good tomorrow, I would expect him to get a late stoppage or a nice, comfortable, unanimous decision. But don't be surprised if he hit that canvas. Don't be surprised. And don't be surprised if Luke don't hit that canvas. But Luke Campbell got power in both hands, and he got a really good right hand to the body. I'm telling you, the kid can fight. Not saying he gonna win, but if whatever Lomachenko is, I don't know what the fuck favorite he is. I don't know, but if it's some plus 1,000 shit or whatever the fuck it is, yeah, I'll take it. Oh, Loma should win, but I wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me to hear the upset. But y'all got a couple questions. I'll answer a few questions before I get out of here. I just stayed on way too long anyway. Make sure I hit the like button too. Yep, come on. I'll stay on 10 more minutes. Pop, 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 pop. Loma is a negative shit. Nigga, you need to put 100. No, what is Luke Campbell? What's Luke Campbell? If he a plus 2,000, shit, what you got to lose? 100 get you 2,000. Now you got to bet 2,000 to get 100 on Loma. If you get 100, if 100 get you 2,000 on Luke Campbell, nigga, 1,600. Hey man, I might got 100 to throw out in that bitch. What you talking about? If that nigga do beat that nigga ass and you won't get that 1,600, we all gonna be sick. We all gonna be sick around this motherfucker. If Luke Campbell whoop his ass and you could have got 100, could have got you 1,600. Oh, niggas gonna be sick. Niggas gonna be sick. I'll be sick I'll be sick and happy at the same time because Bob Merrill gonna be sitting there looking with the I ate ass face. $500 don't sound too bad. That nigga do win, bro. Give me my money. You lost. I lost what? Right. The only way to get your money worth is bet the over and under on the rounds. That nigga win out, man. That nigga win. That shit gonna be crazy. I know somebody somewhere done took them eyes. Somebody done pro'd up on them eyes. They put 5 racks on Luke. Nigga, we need to get that nigga lose. We gonna be going over there trying to kill his ass though. He better not never come back to America. You better not never come back to America. I don't know if you go through them belts 3 or 4 classes. I ain't never heard of it. I was trying to find betting sites for AJ Ruiz. Ruiz was going to KO Rachel in 10 rounds. Man, I'll be sick. But he lose. I don't give a fuck if I bet $1. I'm looking to kill his ass. I don't care if I bet a food stamp on that motherfucker. He lose my $1, my food stamp. He better not ever come back over here. Hey, you catch him in New York. You Luke Campbell. You want to take a picture? Pow! Hit him right in this shit. You lost me $1, nigga. I bet $1 on bravado on your bitch ass, nigga. Now, if you win, we gonna pay. You gonna get you a meal, nigga. Hell yeah, man. We gonna put you in the newest Jordans and shit. Gonna go to UK fresh as hell. Jordan fit, Jordan hat, Jordan drawers, Jordan socks. Shit, we might have to get that nigga some buffs. Take that nigga to Hutch and get the buffs with the ice in them, nigga. That nigga gonna be the HNIC over here. He can come to the barbecue. Why Castanos drop his time? I know he Castanos on the Broner card. If Regis and Taylor happen, I'm not sure it's gonna happen. If your boy gonna get his ass beat, I don't know why you trying to give me free money. You gonna be trying to go down to New York, yo, Wardy. You gonna be trying to fight that nigga, yo, Wardy, man. You lost me $100, Wardy. Watch, motherfucker gonna get the Rougarou knocked out his ass. They gonna be calling Josh Taylor the Scottish Rougarou. Oh, he said Castano dropped his belt because he didn't want to rematch Michael Soar. Yeah, Michael Soar, that was a close fight. And Ramon Alvarez came in 158 pounds, 4 pounds over. He trying to beat the shit out of I refuse to watch that fight tomorrow. Unless somebody texts me and says it's a war. I ain't watching that shit. Football gonna be on. I'm not watching that shit tomorrow. Ain't no other boxing match come on tomorrow? Yeah, that's it, Lara. I ain't watching that shit tomorrow. I ain't watching that shit, man. For real. They got me fucked up. I ain't watching no Lara and Alvarez. Somebody better die in that ring for me to turn that shit on. For real. Man, it was supposed to be Quillen and Truex, but Truex tore his Achilles. Oh, he said the first promoter didn't want to pay Castanos. All right, I didn't know. Feed Lara to Lubin. Lara been fucked around that outbox Lubin ass. Lubin better keep taking it easy. Heard he fight Dennis. He might be fighting Dennis Hogan. I heard it's a slim chance that he might fight Castanos Lubin, but I doubt that. I got 500 on Spence. I ain't about to take no fucking Sean Porter. That's the stupidest shit, the stupidest bet you can make. Yeah, Quilla fighting somebody else. He fighting Alfredo Angulo. I think it is. Yeah, he fighting Alfredo Angulo. I think. Jeff Horn fighting. Yeah, if Jeff Horn win, he fighting Ryota Murata in Japan. So yeah, he fighting a stripper that Kell Brook beat. Do you think Ryan Garcia will get better with an amateur? I don't know. I heard he fighting Avery Sparrow. I heard he supposed to be pretty good. 6'7" and 6'2" guy. Yeah, that big tall motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker skinny as hell. That nigga skinny as hell, man. 6'7". That shit crazy. I see the spar. He said motherfuckers fighting strippers. Yep, Kell Rook fought him first. Michael Zafra. Jeff me so dumb looking where the fuck he's at. He in middleweight. What you mean? He about to cash in. He about to get paid versus He got paid versus Pacquiao. He got paid versus Terrence Crawford, the school teacher at this. And then if he beat Michael Zafra tomorrow, he get paid versus Ryota Murata. He done got Australian money versus Pacquiao. He done got American money, and then he gonna be getting some yen, whatever the fuck they call it in Japan. Jeff Warren had a great career financially. Jeff Warren had a great career. I don't know how much he got versus Pacquiao, but he got paid versus Crawford. Anybody to get paid against versus Ryota, man. Jeff Warren, man, he got him a Prius and he chilling it off. He got enough money to sit on to retire. Jeff Warren getting that bread. Jeff Warren, they ain't about to lose no fucking Michael Zafra. That motherfucking Kell Brook beat him. And Kell Brook like half man, half machine, half puppy, nigga. He about to beat the shit out of Michael Zafra ass. You crazy as fuck. Michael Zafra coming up from 54 too. Jeff Warren, the real great white hype. Jeff Warren getting that bag. I ain't mad at it. Jeff Warren went from substitute teacher to getting the bag. Pacquiao should have iced that bitch in the 9th round. A lot of motherfuckers make fun of Jeff Warren. But Jeff Warren in the 9th round versus Pacquiao, he took some punishment. Just because so stupid looking is at 160. He getting that bag too, nigga. He getting that bag. He fight Riota, he ain't got to fight again. Jeff Horn versus Jesse Vargas, who win? At 160, probably Jeff Horn. Probably at 154, Vargas, man, I've never been impressed with Vargas. I'm taking Jeff Horn. Triple G beat the hell out of Jeff Horn. That's right up Triple G alley. You ain't lying. That nigga is a Jeremy Lin of boxing. Jeff Horn and Jeremy Lin of boxing. I swear to God he is. I ain't mad at a nigga who get that money like he did. Jeff Horn versus Canelo. Watch is going to happen. If he get past Murata, I'm not sure. Jesse Vargas versus Ortiz. Probably Ortiz. He ain't going to stop Jesse Vargas. He stopped Jesse Vargas then. He might be ready for a world title. Jeff Horn, the GOAT of Australia. Man, Costa Zoo slapped the shit out your ass. Vargas is the literal definition of he averaged everywhere. Average punching power, average speed. Niggas say that Danny Garcia. No, Danny Garcia got real knockout power. Vargas is the most average. He the most neutral average fighter you'll ever see. Yes, neutral average, nigga. That ain't even a word. And I ain't never heard a nigga ever use them together. I'm gonna copyright that shit. Neutral, not average, nigga. He's a neutral average motherfucker. Come on, stop playing with me. You actually dumb shit. I'm put you in timeout asking that shit. Horn is pound for pound number one in his country. Over Tim Tszyu. Vargas with no pillow puncher versus Saddam Ali, beating the shit out of Saddam Ali. I ain't see that ass will becoming like that. I don't know what the fuck he was on. He drunk some coffee or some shit before that fight. He beating the hell out of Jesse. He was beating the hell out of Saddam Ali. No look left hook. Yeah. That no look made Amir Khan. That nigga Angel was so racist leading up to that fight. He said, I've never seen what the fuck he said? Pacquiao can't take it on the chin. He was saying some nut shit. Angel Garcia was talking some crazy shit. He said Pacquiao can't fight. He said some shit like that. Angel Garcia a racist motherfucker, dog. He said Pacquiao can't fight or some shit like that. He said you ain't got Pacquiao ain't got no chin. He was getting Amir Khan riled up. He was out there beating the hell out of Danny Garcia. Amir Khan got caught with that no look left hook. And Danny just beat that nigga ass to submission. Angel was talking cash shit in that one. The Kendall Hart fight and Amir Khan fight. He was on some racist. I think he called Kendall Hart a nigga too. That nigga said Pacquiao ain't got no chin. I was like, really, dog? He was talking cash shit to Amir Khan. Amir Khan was going back and forth. He pulled Amir Khan in. And Amir Khan got confident. He was putting 3, 4, 5, 6 punches on Danny. Danny face looking red as my shirt. And before you know it, Danny pulled one out his ass. Boom! That nigga did the lean with it. R.I.P. to Buddy from the franchise. But that nigga was like, lean with it. Rock with that nigga. That motherfucker was, yup, M-I-Y-T, yup. That motherfucker, man. Say the last dance ass nigga. I remember I was watching that fight. I was pulling for Danny. I'm like, damn, he getting his ass beat. And I kept seeing Danny kept missing that left hook. He kept missing some counters. He was going low on Amir Khan. He was just missing that counter left hook like that. He caught Amir Khan slowed down just a little bit, just enough. And boom! That motherfucker said, laying with it. Yup, M-I-Y-T. That motherfucker went, pew, pow. The Angel was like, and nigga Angel was pointing at Amir Khan and shit. That shit was funny in Freddie Rose. That nigga was talking cash shit after the fight. They been overdue for getting their ass whooped, bro. They been overdue for that, man. They been overdue to cry. Y'all talking about Kitty and Shine. Nah, Danny Garcia. Nah, the amount of shit Angel talk. If Adam Ali had a... Now, he just ain't got it. I don't think his chin is the total problem. He just... He don't know how to fight stationary. He used all his energy up. His legs be gone. He moved too much. He just moved too much. Errol Spence been to hunt him down and knocked him out. He can have fucking indestructo chin, get knocked out. Then he ain't fighting Bud. He about to get that Pacquiao bag. If he don't get that Pacquiao bag, he gonna fight Errol Spence. He said Jaime and Jeff Horn would be a good fight. Yeah, it would. He said Loma moving down in weight so lame. Why? Cause old boy there. Tank, that's where Tank at. Gary Russell be there. Rematch with Gary Russell. Burchett. Really ain't gonna be nobody at 140. Regis, Ramirez, Taylor, all them motherfuckers about to move up. Hooker already done moved up. Unless Mikey come back down, ain't really nobody gonna be up. Watch Mikey gonna pick up all the belts down there. Mikey and Broner too. Mikey and Broner too. No, Munguia leaving 154. He done. This is his last fight at 154. Munguia belt about to be vacant. He already moved, after his next fight, September 14th. Munguia dropping that belt. Yeah, the fights are at 130 for Loma, so I don't get it. Don't make me no difference. That motherfucker Amir Khan was lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it. I was cracking up off that shit. Mikey be selective with his opponents, yo. Inoue destroys all foes 18 and 35. Damn, that's broad. If he do that, man, that motherfucker might be in the all-time great top 10. Lubin got to the WBO. I thought they didn't recognize it, but you're right. Was Tim Bradley going to the fight Cotto at one point? Yeah, something happened with that. I remember that shit. Yeah, he was to fight Cotto. I think right around the time he fought Pacquiao, he fought to fight Cotto. For some reason, it fell out. I remember talking about that shit. I think I was going to fight like at 154 or some shit. That'd have been interesting because Tim Bradley fought as an amateur at 152. I mean, that would have been an interesting fight. Cotto wasn't in the greatest place in his career neither. But neither was Timothy Bradley. That'd have been an interesting fight. James Kirkland. Cotto, man. Cotto beat the shit out of James Kirkland. Donaire going to have a tough fight with I knew you were going to have a tough fight with that nigga going to sleep. I like Donaire. He going to sleep. I knew you were man, stop playing with me, bro. Estrada and Neri, they can tag team. Them motherfuckers can do the Goku Vegeta fusion. They can get the fusion earrings. They not fucking with that boy. They gonna be calling him the new Pacquiao, the new Mexicutioner. Especially neither one of them. Neither one of them got no work for Inoue. Neither one of them. That motherfucker stretching that motherfucker. Do you think Jaime will be better at 60? Possibly. He got Eric Morales coaching him now, so. Y'all talking shit about Crawford fighting the meme and shit, but who he supposed to fight? Niggas talking shit, but who he supposed to fight if PBC won't send nobody? You know what I'm saying? The same reason, same niggas y'all be on the Charlo threads. Oh, Canelo need to fight Charlo. Keep that same energy when y'all talking about Terrence Crawford. I still ain't watched Beam and Estrada yet. I ain't gonna have no time to watch it this week. Maybe Sunday since football ain't on. Sunday I catch up on some fights. Since ain't no fight coming up next week, I ain't gotta watch no film. So I'm gonna catch up on it this week. Let's keep that same energy for when Charlo visitation no longer come by. Cellmates eating food right out me. Can't wait to get out and move on with my life. He locked up too. He locked up. They won't. Y'all niggas be singing like Jodeci for that nigga. Y'all be singing like Jodeci. Forever, my lady, it's like a dream. Y'all be begging for that nigga to have Canelo, it's my bad. Canelo ducking Charlo. He ducking Charlo. Canelo ducking Charlo. Man, Canelo beat the shit out of Charlo. The last Charlo I seen. Y'all be killing me with that shit. Y'all want niggas that have sympathy on Charlo, but when it come to Bull, who he fight? Errol Spence ain't fought no fucking body. He ain't fought no fucking body. Sean Porter, the first test he had. Kell Brook was cyborg. a fun. That nigga was half man, half machine. Niggas be swearing Kell. Oh, Kell Brook. That nigga Kell. Like, nigga, I read his resume off yesterday. A lot of niggas got turned off by Kell Brook. That's like you pulling the bitch pants down and her shit stank, or she got a whole hairy ass coochie cat. Like, then you like, you gonna be like that SpongeBob, man. All right, I'm out. I'm out of here. For real. Niggas more in the thing of, oh yeah, he can't get the fight. He ain't fighting nobody. Yeah, ha. Yeah. He can't get the fight. Like, nigga, like, I ain't with that shit. Motherfucker, I ain't with that shit. At the end of the day, if the nigga easy pickings, he garbage, nigga, go and run that. It shouldn't have to take for Pacquiao to go fight Lomachenko or refuse to fight you to make the best fight. Nigga's 30 and nigga Kell Brook your best win. Like, nigga, come on. How can we even say this great, good, average? Like, nigga resume is piss poor. Say what you want to say about Terrence Crawford. Gold medalist, Felix Diaz. Gold medalist, Gamboa. The guy that knocked out the machine in Lucas Matisse, Victor Postile. He beat Jeff Horn, the guy who beat Pacquiao. He unified the whole division. Errol Spence ain't even unified a ring pop. And we talking about a nigga Errol Spence who moved down in weight. He fought at 54, then moved down to 47. We talking about a nigga who moved up and fought at 3 different weight classes. Like, nigga, it's not even a fucking comparison. A nigga that been identified as the best lightweight ring belt, one. The best 140-pound belt, ring belt. To get 6 titles and two ring belts, if it was so fucking easy, why ain't everybody do it? Why didn't Danny Garcia unify the whole division and get a ring belt at 140? If it was so easy, why didn't Errol Spence move down and do it? If it was so easy, why didn't Madonna do it at 35 when he fought there, when he fought at 140? If it was so easy, why Timothy Bradley didn't do it? Why didn't motherfucking Amir Khan didn't do it? Why didn't Victor Ortiz didn't do it? Why did Devin Alexander didn't do it? Why didn't Costa Tszyu? I don't think he did it. Why didn't Floyd Mayweather do it at 40? Why he didn't? If it's so easy, nigga, why didn't motherfuckers do it? Why? If it's so, that's all I want to know. If you're gonna diminish a nigga, tell me why everybody ain't doing it then. If I go up to the ATM, if a nigga go up to ATM and press 1-3 times and it spit out $100, why ain't everybody else gonna do it? Ain't they? Hey, everybody else gonna do it. Put a mask on. It's gonna spit out $100. If it's so easy, why everybody else ain't doing it? Motherfuckers got the audacity to criticize other fighters, and your favorite fighter only got one funky ass IBF belt. It only one more title defense than a nigga that's universally pound for pound number one. When a pound for pound number one conversation come up, don't nobody say no nigga's name out of Dallas. Zeke, Jerry, Errol, Ortiz, Ammo. Nobody say no but Fort Worth, nigga, whoever Fort Worth, Khalid. No, none of them niggas in Houston come up. The Charcoal Brothers. Regis Progress, he don't come up. Don't none of them niggas' names come up when you say pound for pound. Number one. It's Crawford. It's Canelo. They push Lomachenko. It's between them three in most circles. Don't nobody say Errol Spence. Nobody be like, hey, Errol Spence number one. No, never in the history of nigga have a nigga said that really mattered, said Errol Spence was number one. No, nobody pound for pound list that ain't no fucking cocksucker say Errol Spence number one. Nobody. That's like motherfucker saying the Honda Accord is the number one car in America right now. I can't wait to get that. It's a good car. Good safe car. Good car. But hey, it ain't that Ferrari. It ain't that Maserati. If you just stay domestic, it ain't that vet. It ain't that vet. You feel me? It ain't that vet. It ain't that Marrow. So ain't no history in nigga. Them niggas said, woke up and Errol Spence number one. Shut up, fuck up out of here. Nobody ever said, oh yeah, Errol Spence is he's my number one pound. Fuck up out of here. It's all one belt having ass. Nigga got one belt. And can't no nigga that wear a purse be number one pound for pound, man. If you wear a purse, you can't be pound for pound, number one. If you wear a purse, you can't be pound for pound. If you put a purse around your motherfucking chest, you can't be pound for pound number one. You could be number two. You could be 1B, but you can't be number 1. Errol Spence got a purse. What you talking about? He got a purse. You nigga wear a purse. Nigga wear a purse. Hey, baby, get my debit card out of my purse. Nigga got a purse on. I ain't talking about the nigga from Nebraska. I ain't never seen a nigga from Nebraska with a purse on. Maybe a diaper bag on or some shit. This nigga got purses on and shit. Next thing you know, a nigga gonna come to the ring with a bingo hat on. That nigga gonna come to the ring in a bingo hat on. Hey, nigga, I'll pull up the picture and I'm gonna repost that bitch on the gram. I'll pull up the picture. That nigga got a purse. I might put in the community tab too. I'll pull that shit up, purse wearing ass nigga. Hold on. I don't know. Yeah, man, nigga got purse on right here, nigga. Nigga got purse on, nigga. I'll post that shit. Let me get off here, man. Appreciate it. Y'all know what it is, man. I'll post that shit when I get a chance. We out.